593
Hey all. Today we are doing trivia. Yep, that's going to be a thing. And we're starting, hello. And we are starting with musical movies. Yay. I know nothing about this. So you all are on your own. If you can't see chat, look up at the top and of your browser and look for a thing that says open an app, and it should let you in. I'm not saying it will, but it's possible. And I think we're up, what did I say, 416 subscribers. So not bad, not bad. With that said, let's get into the trivia. Carol, do you want me to type it? Type out the answers or the questions? I know there's a bit of a pause. Okay. In which country does the action of Evita take place? In which country does the action of Evita take place? It is, but which country? Yes. Which John starred in Grease in 1978? Yes. Which Kelly directed Hello, Dolly? Yep. Gene Kelly. Moving on. Which Antarctic animal was featured in Mary Poppins? I don't understand. This is not, if you're new to my channel, this is not something we do all the time, but I had to reorganize my schedule a little bit. And every once in a while we do trivia. Yes. Which Diana played Dorothy in The Wiz?
Diana. I think you got that wrong.
Diana.
Played Dorothy in The Wiz. Forget it. You're right.
Yes. In which movie based on Romeo and Juliet did Richard I'm going to mess up this name, so I'm going to type it. So Richard and Annette last name play Tony. In which movie based on Romeo and Juliet did Richard Beymer play Tony? I have two people, but I don't know who the other person is. I'm sorry, I can't see you. Which stinks because trivia is more fun when everybody participates. I don't know, maybe there's a language barrier. I don't know. I hope not. Yes. Oh, wait, you haven't responded yet. Yes. But what's the name of the show? If you don't know, it's okay. Or should I give the answer? It is West Side Story. Sorry for giving it early. Which movie featured the song Greased Lightning? Which movie featured the song Greased Lightning? I'm sorry. Yes. In which picture show does Frank N. Furter appear? In which picture show does Frank N. Furter appear? It wouldn't be alive without me yawning. Yes. According to Irving Berlin's musical, there is no business like what? I'm getting commentary, guys. But it okay. I said Irving Berlin, whatever. Oh, this is going to be fun. Oh, sorry. Which jazz trumpeter nicknamed that's the nickname appeared in High Society? Which trumpet player or jazz trumpeter nicknamed Satchmo appeared in High Society? Yes. Who played Tony Manero? I should not be doing last names. So it's Tony. Yep. The Sound of Music was set in which country? The Sound of Music was set in which country? Yes. Which 1968 film with Barbara Streisand was about Fanny Brice? Which 1968 film with Barbara Streisand was about Fanny Brice? Yes. Which 1960s pop band? Sorry, I read that wrong. Which 1960s pop band's second movie was Help? Hey, Carol, next live, remind me to wear my other glasses. Which pop band? Which 1960s pop band, their second movie was Help? Which 1960s pop band's second movie was Help? Which pop bands, I keep saying it wrong. Which 1960s pop band's second movie was Help? Yes. Uh-oh. I took my fingers out and I lost you. Secret Love won Best Oscar Song from which Calamity film? Secret Love won Best Oscar Song from which Calamity film? It's the pause between answers that get me. We are at 3:14, by the way. Not that you care, but it drives me nuts when it drops to 0 on people in live. Because it makes me think that I've lost everybody. Yes. Calamity Jane. Chim Chim Cheree came from which movie about a super nanny? Way too easy. Chim Chim Cheree came from a movie about which super nanny? Chim Chim Cheree came from which movie about a super nanny? I must have a big, it must really be lagging. Because that's an easy one, I think. Either that or maybe I'm just really familiar with Disney and that's why it seems so easy. Oh no, I just lost connection. Okay, thank you for the like. Yes. Which pop brothers wrote the music for Saturday Night Fever? Which pop brothers wrote the music for Saturday Night Fever? Yeah, but it's a new question. I don't see it though. It just popped up. Mary Poppins just recently popped up. Which pop brothers wrote the music for Saturday Night Fever? I don't know. I'm at a loss. I don't know if the no you didn't is did I lose you? Or if it's a reference to something else. Yes. West Side Story takes place on the west side of which city? West Side Story takes place on the west side of which city? I have Bee Gees. I already said it. I already said the next question. If you typed it, it hasn't appeared. If you type the answer to West Side Story takes place on the west side of which city, it has not popped up. Yeah, I did. Oh, yeah, I did. I did lose connection. It might not have popped up on your side, but it popped up on mine. Yes. Which Rex reprised his Broadway role as Professor Higgins in the movie My Fair Lady? Which Rex reprised his Broadway role as Professor Higgins in the movie My Fair Lady? Yes. Yes, it was Harrison. Which French star of musicals wrote an autobiography called I Remember It Well? And no, I don't. Yes. Okay, we are going to our next subject. Yeah, but oh no. Was it television comedy? Are you the last question was 173. 289. If that Georgia girl, if that's for the last one about the which French star of musicals wrote an autobiography called I Remember It Well, the person that wrote it was, oh, come on, Maurice. Oh, I lost it. Oops, found it. that was for the question was, which French star you know what? I'm going to type in the questions. Let's see if that makes it easier. Okay, so the way this works is in each question, it's a two-part question that leads to one answer. So I will type it in just to play it safe because I don't want any issues. Which word describes a school child as well as a part of the eye? This one must be yes, good job. Hello. I don't know who just came in, but hello. Feel free to participate. We are doing trivia, as hopefully the title says. Things have been a little tonight. Hopefully we don't get any more interruptions, but I don't know. I can't promise anything. Which horse is also a word meaning to scald or badger? Nag. Which 90s pop band shares a name with flower arranging material? What? I've never heard of that one before. But okay. And here I thought that these were all going to be like a cakewalk based on the first two. I would have no idea. Which 90s pop band shares a name with flower arranging material? Oasis? Or at least that's what it says, Oasis. Which word is a collar fastening and a horse breeding farm? Which I've never heard one call this before. But interesting. Oh, we're almost out of time. We have like 20 minutes. Not bad. So these are sort of hard. Yeah, some of them. Do you want the answer on that one? It seems to get to you a little bit quicker if I type it, maybe? Do you want the answer to that last question? Yeah, I agree. Wait, which question? Carol, I have no idea which question you're on. You must be on the question about which word is a collar fastening in a horse breeding farm. That's what it said. It said oasis. Never heard of it. Which word? Okay. So the question to which word is a collar fastening in a horse breeding farm? Stud. Which bird is also a word meaning to bob down? I have no idea what that even means. Oh, I get it. I get it. I don't understand the word bob down or the words bob down, but I do get the word. Oh. So instead of bob down, if I said take cover, you would, or if I said get out of the way, you would do what? Or you might do this. And it's the name of a bird. Because I don't get the bob down. I don't know if that's a British thing. I don't know. Oh, I lost connection. You would duck. You would get out of the way. Sorry. Which word is a chocolate sweet as well as a fungus? Gee, that's appealing. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get in your way on that one. Which word is a chocolate sweet as well as a fungus? Oh, yeah, I get it. It makes sense. It's not necessarily easy, but I get it. And it is a very good chocolate sweet. Excuse me. Does it come a little bit quicker when I type it? I wonder. Probably not. A truffle. It's the fancy mushroom that they, or fancy fungi that they use pigs to hunt for. And they use them in cooking. They're really expensive. Which word describes something new as well as a work of fiction? Just as a reminder for everybody that we do go live, I do go live every Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday, usually at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Thank you for popping in. We have about 6 minutes left, and then I am saying goodbye for the evening. As always, thank you for coming in if I didn't say it, and hopefully, yeah, you guys enjoy yourselves. Yeah, that's sort of I figured once I said it, or once I typed it up, you would get it. Yes. Which word for a young goat also means to fool or hoax? Yes. We have two more if I can get it typed up. Or we have one more, sorry. I cannot type. What? We are actually almost out of time. It's almost 4 o'clock. Might be able to go a few. Oh, that last one is porcelain. Which citrus fruit is also the name of porcelain? I thought I had it. Yeah, it's Porcel. Dang it. Rcelian. It is. Yeah, I believe it's Japanese. Something like that is Satsuna. Now, some of this is from like my decade, from like my period of growing up, and some of it is not. So, good luck. Okay. Which actress Ellen was the star of Ellen? Yes. No, cancel. Which series was about a lawyer named Allie? Hello? If you can't get in, try clicking on Open an App in the top right corner. And it should let you in the chat. Yes. Who was Butthead's comedy partner? Yes. Which British comic, Benny, created Fred Scuttle and Professor Marvel? Yes. How many friends are there in Friends? Although I think this book came out when it was still on, but it is now off, so whatever. Six. There were 6 people on that show. Where did Frasier live in the spin-off from Cheers? Actually Seattle. Which makes no sense because I'm pretty sure Cheers was filmed in Seattle or in Boston, but according to the notes, Seattle. Let me double check that. Nope. Where was 30 something set? Where was 30 something set? Philadelphia. Yes. I'm not typing out this next one. In the 1970s, how were Mike, Carol, Greg, Marcia, Jan, Peter, and Cindy and Bobby known? In the 1970s, how were Mike, Carol, Greg, Marcia, Jan, Peter, Cindy, and Bobby known? Oh, I can try. I'm trying to give my hands a rest. What was the name of the father from All in the Family? What was the name of the father from All in the Family? Yes. In what type of institution was the Facts of Life set? Yes. What? What became the most watched show in history when it was screened in May 1993? The final episode of Cheers. In which decade was MASH set?
administration ever since Japan had been given a mandate over Pacific Islands by the League of Nations. The Americans wanted a pass for a base to cover their planned invasion of the Philippines. The Allies had abandoned Formosa and the China coast as objectives by this time. It had been decided to take the Philippines, then islands between the Marianas and Tokyo, with a final assault to be launched against the Japanese homeland.
In which decade was MASH set?
RF 47 under Lieutenant Nagao Ishikawa tried to counterattack the enemy amphibious
Yes.
leaving Kure on September 18th. She was sunk 8 days later by the destroyer escort vessels. Hedgehogs got her, with Hedgehog's destroyer tracked with slow speeds, get a submarine on its sonar and keep it there. It could stand off, calculate target position precisely, and fire Hedgehogs. These missiles made no noise if they missed, so
Think about it. It made us have fiber internet. Like you. Get Frontier Fiber Internet.
In which show did Laverne and Shirley first appear?
from New York, Florida, at the last minute in the judgment that would eventually be entered by the clerk. Good news, the New York Attorney
Yes.
General's office.
Happy days.
Donald Trump, man, scam it until this rock hard being is made from hard to recycle plastic, like grocery bags, cars, even electronics.
In which Florida resort was the Golden Girls set? Resort. I don't know. I don't think of that as a resort. But we'll see. I think it's makes more sense in which Florida City was the Golden Girls set. It was set in Miami. In which Florida resort was the Golden Girls set? It was set in Miami. Which sitcom premiered in 1988 featured Dr. Harry? Oh my goodness. I know, but that's what it said. That's why I said city. Which spin-off from the Cosby Show premiered in 1987. Who was the head of the Addams family? Who was the head of the Addams family? Yes. Who was the neighborhood police officer in Top Cat? I don't know where that came from, but okay.
diameter galvanized wire rope. And this wire, I don't know when this was originally put in, but it's been here as long as I've been working.
Who was the neighborhood police officer in Top Cat?
I had to guess this wire probably
Which actually, I guess it's a comedy. It's okay.
so to support the wire, there's the 3/8 wire rope.
Who was the neighborhood police officer in Top Cat?
Fence, like fence wire, like the fence wire. A lot of times, some of this stuff, like this is really old, heavy duty steel wire, been here forever. But the point of the messenger wire is to help support the main wire and also to give it more stability, more lateral stability. So without a messenger wire, you have to keep your tank ready to pump, which you can see here.
Are those Blue Jays on the computer or are they outside? Oh, I guess they're outside.
Messenger wires run above the main copper wire, and then these are the hangers. And the hangers are made out of copper well. You don't want to use regular steel wire for that because you will have a reaction between the steel wire and the cable, and it'll rust. Some places out there steel wire, and it's about ruined the
Do we know the answer to that one?
because of corrosion. But so this is copper level, and these right here. And what that is, it's a hard steel wire that has a copper coating on the outside.
Okay, guys, I need to go. I've been sitting for too long. I will talk to you later. Have a great evening. See you tomorrow in my next video. Peace out. Love you guys.